Oh my god, I love Winx Club. I know there's been a lot of talk in terms of the reboot, and I've been like eating those like reviews and video essays. I've been eating that shit up. Like, it's really interesting to hear people kind of like throw shit at it because the reboot is kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it's been rough. I watched the 4Kids version, so same thing with Magical Doremi. I grew up with the 4Kids dub, and okay, I'm gonna be honest. Please do not attack me, please. I feel like in 2025 we should be able to have opinions, especially if you don't agree with them, without starting a war. So here's what I'm just gonna say, okay? I mainly grew up with the 4Kids dub, and I really liked the 4Kids dub. And so when I, heard the other dubs, it just didn't click well with me, unlike the 4Kids dub. And yeah, it was just, I guess it was just something that I wasn't used to hearing. And just I feel like the 4Kids dub had some unique charm to it. And that's why, and I will always like the voice actress for Bloom for the 4Kids dub. So iconic. I love her so. Lisa Jacqueline, I think. Lisa Jacqueline? Such a good fucking Bloom. Such a good fucking Bloom. Oh my god. And I also found out the other day that the 4Kids dub for Valtor is you mean to tell me that the voice actor for Goku also voiced Valtor? Wait! No, because like I didn't know that until like a few days ago, and I'm like, wait, I gotta what? No, because like that voice kind of like awoken something in me. Just gonna say, but like,
Don't be scared of me, Bloom. I don't want to harm you. I only wanted to see you face to face.
You're destroying all of Tides. You've turned wondrous mermaids into horrible monsters. What is it you want, Baltor? What are you after?
wow. And I think to myself, wow, I'm just learning something new about my childhood every single day. It's crazy. And I think the voice actress for Misa also voiced Icy, and that Icy voice, oh, so good. So good. I just feel like when it comes to like villain women or women who play villain characters, I feel like that's like the top voice that I would have in my head. Like,
It worked!
How dare you! My flawless face!
Whoa, that has to be the single most disgusting wart ever.
Nobody asked you!
I warned you! I told you to leave me alone!
Goodbye, wart, gross and gory. Return my beauty to its glory. All gone.
but anyways, like Icy's voice is just, oh my god, it's so good. So, and season 2, I don't really know if I have a favorite season. I feel like I love season 1, 2, and 3. After that, I kind of like wasn't feeling it for Wings. I watched a bit of season 4, and I thought season 4 was pretty interesting, but there was like other shows that had me at the time, so I kind of just stopped. But yeah, I really loved season 1 through 3. Avatar, I could say a lot of things about Avatar actually, because I grew up with the show. I mean, the show is so iconic, even though this show is a lot on Nick and like Nickelodeon, which is primarily the audience is like kids and teens. I feel like anyone could watch Avatar. Like, I remembered the season 3 finale, like Sozin's Comet, or no, was it Sozin's Comet? I don't remember, but the 2-part finale or whatever. I remember even our mom was watching it with us, and she didn't really like watch the whole entire Avatar, but she just joined with us, and all my brother and I and our mom were just like so immersed in it because it was just that good. Favorite episodes though, I don't know if I have favorite episodes, but I like the Tales of Ba Sing Se. I really thought that concept of just showing everyone's day-to-day life in Ba Sing Se was really cool and nice. I really loved Toph's and Katara's one. I thought that was really cute bonding. Great character development between the both of them was really cute. and just like giving them nice words, especially Katara talking to Toph, since Toph is, you know, more of the more, you know, strong girl, tomboyish, I guess, kind of aesthetic, and, you know, Katara was just giving that space to Toph to like comfort her and everything. I thought that was super, super sweet. And the way they delved into their emotional moments was like, oh my god, like it just really impresses me how animated shows could like do that kind of execution. Really also like the episode where Katara developing blood bending. Despite it being kind of dark, I thought it was also just kind of really more in the deep dive of probably more the darkest side of waterbenders, and you know, I thought that concept was really, really cool and really, really interesting. And then we see a bit more of that when Zuko and Katara goes to find or hunts down whoever killed Katara's mother, and Zuko sees a little bit of that bloodbending. I kind of wish we had a little bit more of that. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was kind of like interesting. But yeah, that episode was really good. Avatar was just amazing. Do you guys know that the Powerpuff Girls also had an anime? Yeah, I didn't know that till like, I don't know, when I was like, god, maybe like early teens. And like the transformation sequences, yes, slay. Like, and the openings were really, I like the ending and then the season 2 opening of the anime. So I think it's called Powerpuff Girls Z or Powerpuff Girls Z. You could search it up on YouTube. I'm pretty sure you'll find something. And yeah, you'll see how the Powerpuff Girls looks like in anime form. So without spoiling too much, I kind of want to make this more in a separate video, but I guess I could talk about a little bit of it because this was also part of my childhood. But I also delved into anime as well. And in terms of like the first anime, it's really hard to say because I feel like this was like these series were both like the same time. So one of them was Pretty Cure. I discovered Pretty Cure, and I think definitely this will be more of like a separate video I would talk about. But yeah, Pretty Cure was my jam. Even though I know Pretty Cure, I feel like I haven't really watched a series throughout yet. I mostly watched a lot of like either edits or like the transformation sequences, and it just made me appreciate, and I only saw like clips of certain shows, but I've never really watched a series. So I think it will be really cool for me to actually experience watching a Pretty Cure series for the first time. And I was thinking of maybe watching Heartcatch Pretty Cure because I remember jamming a lot to that show. And yeah, I would like to watch it. And I know it's pretty popular in terms of like all the Pretty Cure series, but I'm not coming in to watch it because it's popular, but I think it was the series that stood out to me the most, so I kind of want to watch it. But yeah, I will definitely talk more about Pretty Cure and why this franchise speaks a lot of volumes to me, because it's just amazing. Like, who does not want to watch a show of, you know, young girls with these beautiful transformation sequences and kicking ass, like actual ass, like, oh, so amazing. And then along with Pretty Cure, I can't believe I'm saying this, I also stumbled upon High School of the Dead, and not going to lie, this was a series I had to be a bit more careful with because like I was kind of young, and there was a lot of physics in that show, and I thought to myself, am I watching like a henty? Like, well, obviously I didn't know that was the term, but am I watching like some adult show? Shouldn't I not have watched this? Like, because there was just a lot of physics going on, but despite that, I was just still in like, I wanted to watch this. But I feel like I really couldn't because like, see, I could say this now that I'm an adult, but I feel like if my parents stumbled upon this, like, they would ground me and I didn't want to, you know, get into trouble. But I remember just like watching clips here and there. I didn't watch the entire series, but I remember watching like an episode or two, and like I was like, that's just when I stumbled upon the world of anime, and it just changed a lot. But I don't know. I'll probably make this one a separate video too. Who knows? But I remember those two series being like my first introduction to anime. Like I feel like animation shows. Now, this is just me. Maybe with the rising of video essays talking about these shows, we're seeing a lot more appreciation, but it just really irks me when people say, oh, animation shows are just for kids and stuff. Okay, but then explain to me how in Wings Club we had kind of a phase where Bloom was basically groomed.
What?
Or like was basically getting groomed by one of the characters in season 2. And I definitely suggest watching this video from this person who does a wonderful analysis on the grooming arc in that show, because it was really interesting. And I did remember watching that and I thought to myself, okay, this is kind of interesting how a teacher is giving Bloom this whole entire attention. Bloom is kind of falling for it, kind of ignoring her boyfriend. But I was a kid back then, so I didn't know, like, you know, grooming as a concept, and like I just didn't understand that. But I thought it was kind of weird and interesting that this was happening, but I didn't think so much of it. And yeah, I just feel like we need to give these shows a bit more credit where it's due. And yeah, I could probably talk more about this, but I don't know. It just really kind of annoys me sometimes when people say, "Oh, animation shows are just for kids." Like, why are you watching? Like, no, shut up. Shut the fuck up. I just kind of wanted to make this video because I feel like I'm at a point where I kind of want to show who I am as a person, because I feel like a lot of things have been really kept hidden because I've always had the perception that people would make fun of me, or like for like just talking about my interests, and people wouldn't just understand. But I'm kind of just a little sick and tired being hidden, and I kind of want to show more of who I am as a person. So just talking about more of my interests is hopefully a good start. And if you guys had any of these shows hitting nostalgia for you, I would love to hear more of your experiences with them. And yeah, I just want to see if any of the shows that I talked about stood out to you, and you know, I would love to hear more about your experiences. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this yappy video, and yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.